Okay. I've got a offensive and defensive tip here for you. Now, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to formation, and I'm going to go to single back. I'm going to flip that over to the ace. You got one tight end on one side, another tight end on another side, and one wide receiver on the other side. Now, what I'm going to do is, you see down there where it says packages? I'm going to change that. I'm going to take the right stick, and I'm going to move it over to where it says tight end swap. That's going to put my best tight end on the left side, which should be the best at blocking. Now, the left side of the line is stronger because they're protecting the quarterback's backside. So I'm going to run this to the good side. And then I'm going to go down to H-back stretch. I'm going to hit X on that, go to H-back stretch, and hit R2 and flip it to the left side. And there we go. Now I'm just going to put the defense in a regular 3-4, cover 3. I'm going to hit L1 and slide to the left. And I'm going to run it that way. And there you go. It's a simple run, and a lot of people think you can't run out of the ace very good. But you run this play and you run the counter and out of the same formation, they're not going to know which way you're going to run. Okay, now for the defensive tip. I'm going to have to run this play one more time. There we go. Okay, now for defense, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the 4-3. You can really use any formation, and it's just simple. Just go straight to the cover 3. And I'm going to try to do this in a hurry before they get their line ready. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Wilcox. What I'm trying to do here is I'm going to go to, let me show you. I'm going to go to both the blue coverages where they're covering in the flats, and I'm going to hit X and down on them to put them in the blue. So there you go. And he has nowhere to throw it. It's just a very good coverage. The computer's snapping this fast, but let's try it on a different play. Okay, let's see. Formation 4-3. Cover 3. Okay, now formation. Let's say they're in the gun. Which a lot of times I'm going to choose that eagle spot where a lot of the routes are over the middle. The only place he can throw it is in the flats. There you go. See that? It is a great coverage. They have nowhere to throw it. Especially where they need about, I don't know, where they need like 10 yards. If it's like 3rd and 10 or 4th and 10, they can't throw it in the flats. You pick that, you're going to pick them off the majority of the time. That's the same play that I used on my last game where I played the Green Bay Packers, and I intercepted it with Bruce Carter and took it back for a touchdown. I put him first. I put and on one of the sides, the safety is going to be in the flats. So I put the safety on the other side that was in the flats. I put him in the yellow coverage, and then I put Bruce Carter in the yellow coverage. So we had coverage all the way across the board in the yellow. And the play before, I had put my lineman in the yellow. So he didn't see my lineman coming off the line guarding him, so he thought he had an open spot. And he flicked it. I picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown. So that's the 4-3. and the cover 3, and then you put both the guys that are in the flats coverage, just hit X and down on the D-pad. And when you switch, you hit circle, and if you hit the directional pad to the side, it'll change it to the side, or whichever direction you push it. But you put both of those in the yellow too. And usually when you're playing against another opponent, a human opponent, you have time to do this. I don't have very much time because I'm going against a computer, but there you go. 2 great tips, especially the defensive one. You use that defensive tip, you're going to be beast.